Welcome back, Best Slope Bronco gang. We are coming to you to celebrate the baby's birthday. So we're on I guess a weekend-long birthday extravaganza. We picked up the Bronco, or I picked up the Bronco on July 19th, 2023. And we decided that 1 year later, we ought to do something big. So we took on the toughest trail we've taken on yet, and that was the Poughkeepsie Gulch Trail. Now, we didn't do the big obstacle on Poughkeepsie Gulch,
we don't
the wall.
do that.
Well, I wanted to, but
also he didn't want to.
But also I didn't want to. Well, yeah, I did blame it on you. So we didn't take on the wall, probably because we didn't really feel comfortable doing that just yet. So we went out with a family friend, and because he's got a big fancy Jeep, and we rolled through Poughkeepsie Gulch. And
Mineral Creek, which was also, Mineral Creek was cool too.
Yeah, and Mineral Creek I thought was a really cool, really pretty fun trail also. So what I think we ought to open this up by saying that you know, we've got our two rating systems, one of which is the pucker factor, and one is the booby bounce factor. Yeah.
Have we ever showed our people our booby bounce?
Oh yeah, we got a patch. We are booby bounce rated.
We are booby bounce rated, guys. That's just our little patch. It goes right there. Anyway,
so I think you ought to tell us about booby bounce factor.
So booby bounce factor on this one, I feel like, was probably the highest of any that we've done so far. There was some definite bouncage. However, your girls learned some things as we've been bouncing along on all these trails, and that is, sports bras are your friends. And so I did wear that yesterday. So
your recommendation to ladies on the trail is wear a sports bra.
Yeah.
I did not have any movement. Mine have lost a little weight, so my moobs have.
We did ask my dad though what his moob bounce rating was, and he just kind of giggled at us. I think he said he was doing pretty good. Yeah.
So yeah, we brought Allie's dad along. He really had a good time.
Great time.
In fact, I think he might even buy a Jeep. I wish he'd buy a Bronco, but I think he's probably going to buy a Jeep.
Buy nothing.
Oh, you wish he'd buy nothing?
No, I think it'd be fun to have him out, but you know.
So the booby bounce factor, scale of 1 to 10.
Booby bounce, I would say probably an 8. I feel like had I not been wearing my sports bra, there were definite moments where it would have been a 10.
Okay.
There was some bouncing.
And then pucker factor.
Pucker factor, I think on the hardest one, I don't know. There was one point that I was curled up in the fetal position with my head over in my hands like that. So I think that is that a 7? I feel like that's a 7.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what a 10 looks like if that's a 7.
Yeah, I think if you were curled up in the corner, it's at least a 7.
Yeah.
And I remember what part you're talking about now. It was that part where it was a sharp turn, and we were coming up a rocky obstacle, and we were instructed by our leader Jeff to, you know, stay as tight as possible because there was a hole we could drop down into. Because he said, you don't want to back up on this. Yeah. Is that the part?
I think so.
And that was near the end.
And if you like bounce into that hole, there's like a big rollover factor that could happen.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we got into the hole. Maybe not. But I had to really step on the gas to get it to go. And there was some hoppage on there, and that's why I thought we might have ended up in the hole. So there was kind of some hoppage. I don't know if you'll see it on the video or not, but I'll point it out in the on screen when we get to that point and show you. So I think the big thing that the big takeaway here, because remember we're trying to.
What was your pucker factor?
Oh, my pucker factor?
Yeah.
Mine was not on Mineral Creek or Poughkeepsie. Mine was in when we did Alaska Basin to go and watch people going up the wall. there was a hairpin turn and it was really gravelly, and I had to back up a couple times, and I felt like I was sliding a lot. But that was my big pucker factor for that run. We also, there was a really cool water crossing on this part where, you know, it's not, you know, you get a couple of decent sized puddles that aren't super deep, and then you get into this one that has a lot of water in it. Now, Jeff said it was only about a foot, but it felt like more than that as we were rolling through. But it was really cool.
It wasn't enough to come into the doors.
So wasn't enough to come into the doors with our relatively low ground clearance. And it wasn't muddy at all, so it was a rocky bottom, and so it was pretty easy to get through, but it was really cool.
Yeah, I looked out the back window because I was in the back because my dad was here. And I felt like had I been able to reach out the window, I would have been able to touch it. That's how close it looked. So
I tried reaching out and I couldn't touch it. So,
but on the high side, it was higher over here.
Oh well, okay.
It was on your side.
I don't know about that. So that was a big highlight. We had one obstacle in there that was the biggest thing we've ever taken on, and with Jeff's guidance, I got up it without any scraping on the skid plates, which hardly ever happens for us. When we take on a lot of rocks, we get to scrape a lot. Yeah. So I think the big lesson learned though is that this Bronco, which is not a big souped up Bronco, we haven't added any modifications, and it's kind of a mid-level trim level. This thing can do stuff. Poughkeepsie Gulch is rated a 7 primarily because of the wall. The rest of it's not quite as tough, but there's some difficulty. We got through it. We did have scrapes like we always do, but with the right kind of guidance and picking the right lines, you can do almost anything you want in a Bronco like this.
We did have to engage our rear lockers quite a lot on that.
We had the lockers on a lot, or the rear locker on a lot.
It would have been nice to have at one point probably Bowling Ball Hill. Ugh.
Yeah, Bowling Ball Hill was wild.
It would have been nice to have a front locker, maybe.
I think it would have been nice to have a front locker. So in hindsight, if I had a little more money and a little better planning, I probably would have bought a Badlands. But the Black Diamond hangs, and we got complimented by, I know, and we got complimented by our leader for being able to hang. So I think that's it for the intro. So please enjoy us going up Poughkeepsie Gulch.
Yeah.
We had some friends stop by on the way back to friends of Sandy's and friends of Courtney's, if you remember Courtney.
Yep.
They came by. Ooh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, they were camping up here, and the damn marmot got in their pickup truck in the framing.
Oh.
And they brought it back with them, and it was making noise out in their yard. They were trying to get it out, but it wouldn't come out of the vehicle.
Probably scared.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. Whistling, yeah, marmots do.
Whistle pig.
Whistle pigs.
Slid right off the rock there. I'm gonna back out of that because I got my tires wet and now it's slipping.
It's good to have good tires in these things.
Oh. Come on. Wound up on here. Okay. Let's try it this way. Already had to put on the locker.
That's fun. Which one is this? Mineral Creek?
Yeah, this is Mineral Creek.
Which is only a 5.
Correct.
Oh, good.
nervous or something back there?
No, great. So good. Sure is pretty.
Oh!
That's why
we got skid plates. Part of the goal with this video was to let you see as much as possible of the trail, hence the long run time. Something I like when I am researching a trail is to see everything possible, so I really know what I'm getting into. Trail guides like OnX vary in quality and thoroughness in the different route descriptions, so I try to make videos for people like me who are on the cautious side. While we didn't include every single inch of the trail, I think you can get a sense of what every section of the trail brings and variety of different situations you might face. No hard feelings if you skip parts of the video though, but do make sure you like and subscribe to support our channel.
What you got for a booby bounce reading so far, Dad?
I think I'm okay with that. I've got the seatbelt strap is keeping me from really
bouncing too much. Is the sports bra working back there?
Oh yeah. This is a smart move on my part.
Oh, so you took that part of it.
That looks a little bit smoother.
Yeah, I take that right hand line. It's not very rough.
Good call. And put the blocker back on.
Play area. No, the wall's not on this trail.
Oh. Play area. Play had like what kind okay. Yeah, no, that I'm interested in play area.
He's gonna do it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think we have the stones for that one.
It's
tell him no way.
Nate says no way.
He's gonna call me a pan.
I don't blame you.
I thought he was gonna call me a pansy.
He thought you were going to call him a pansy.
In front of your dad. Oh, he ain't a pansy. Because, I mean, that's a sketchy little spot right there.
As Jeff rolls over with no problem.
Right.
He's got a much more built vehicle, obviously. But
yes.
Does he have some kind of, like, sway bar stuff?
Probably.
Like he's got a lot of, it seems like articulation in his wheels as I was watching him go over that, and I don't feel like we have that.
Look, going up is pretty flexible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really nice looking. I would maybe even call it sexy, but I wouldn't say that in front of my dad. He said you get done with one like that and it's so cool you almost need a cigarette afterwards.
lovely. Just lovely.
Making you nervous?
A little bit. I don't like that.
You don't like those shelf roads?
I don't like shelf roads.
Oh, here's a fun one. Here's a fun place right here.
Oh, yeah.
Like here, boy, they sunk a bunch of steel in here. So
Oh, damn it.
How do you like this so far?
Love it.
I want to go home.
Nate says he loves it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I say I like it, minus the shelf road part.
Yeah, these shelf roads can be kind of intimidating if you're scared of heights or whatever, but this one's pretty wide.
As compared to?
Are you calling me a pansy, Jeff?
Not in front of your dad.
I think you with me.
Gosh, that's loud. Roger.
Roger Dodger. Oh, good God almighty.
Oh,
Do you want me to get out in video?
that would be awesome.
Oh God, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
Okay.
Well, tell them we think we're gonna video this one. And I'll have you guide me too.
Nate would like to video this one, so I'm gonna hop out.
Do what?
Nate wants me to video this one from the outside, so I'm gonna hop out real quick.
Roger that, because I want to see it later too.
No, you're good. I'm gonna try and stay out of your way. Your job is more important than mine.
Driver. Driver. Now straighten it up. Keep coming. Passenger, here you go. Keep coming. Keep coming. Perfect. Perfect.
Didn't even scrape or nothing.
Laughing maniacally.
Woo!
You don't need to tell them.
You should tell them though. That's probably the.
It's pretty cool, I gotta tell you.
That's probably the biggest obstacle we've done.
That was probably the biggest obstacle we've done.
Yeah, it's a good one.
How'd it look from the back, Dad?
I'll show it to you, or I'll send it to you. It looked pretty good. That last little jump up is kind of holy back.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that last bit because I was really up.
Yeah.
Did you have your dude on to see how your percentages were?
It kind of cracks me up because they plow the snow off with a smooth dozer. You can hunt in the spring. How would you like to do that?
No. The true scale of an obstacle is often difficult to display on camera. However, that one was probably the biggest obstacle we've ever done. I was especially proud of the fact that I got up it without scraping the skid plates at all. Of course, that came with a little help from our trail boss. Jeff said somebody did roll up here the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
When did he say that?
When you guys were looking at the signs.
Oh, good. Where at?
It's somewhere on this Mineral Creek. He'll probably show us.
There might be evidence too, depending on where it was.
Oh, this is interesting. I think I gotta climb this from the left side.
I would.
Probably put on your lockers.
Could be.
Seems like the thing to do.
What, you're locking your hubs? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, the rear locker.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't quite where I wanted to be, but it's gonna work.
Whew, piece of cake. That was easy.
It was
How's your butt muscle?
A little bit off.
Perfect.
And so
Here we need to stay up high because there's a big hole right there that you can drop into, and that's not good.
okay.
Roger.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Stay high on that side.
Yep.
You're all right.
Tire in the air.
Go to your left.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, that might have been my biggest part.
Yeah, that was a big one. What do you say?
He said excellent. If ever there was a moment where we should have had a rear-facing camera,
That would have been
that
it.
would have been it, because I was hiding.
Were you?
I had my head in my hands, and I was like crunched up for that, just for the record.
Oh, this is interesting.
What the heck?
That's a big old vehicle on
That is...
there. Hey, more power to him.
a whole Yukon. That is a whole entire Yukon. even just a Yukon, like the extended Yukon.
Oh, here we go. So this is the cutoff. We are officially headed to Poughkeepsie Gulch. All right, so we're officially headed on to Poughkeepsie Gulch. That was Mineral Creek.
That's Engineer over that way, huh?
And then if you go left, you get to Engineer Pass.
A tough way, because that's certainly not. All right, pit stop.
What do you think so far?
Cool.
Cool?
That's pretty cool. That one obstacle, we've never done anything like that before.
Yeah. The one she filmed you on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was interesting.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting like at the end to be like that up.
Yeah.
So that's a cool one.
Yeah, you did good.
How did it look from your angle?
It looked good. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Did you get the Bronco wave? Because the Bronco wave is when you get a tire that comes in.
Yeah,
that
we got a
The
wave.
right one came up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
We're headed up. Everything we did up to this point, we did at 10 o'clock at night in the dark.
What the heck?
We had lights. I mean, we had plenty of lights and stuff. But yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
Well, the one guy that was with us, he had his niece-in-law with him, and you could hear her scream sometimes. but she's a pansy. Yeah.
This first part of Poughkeepsie Gulch was much the same as what we saw on Mineral Creek. Fairly rocky, with some small climbing obstacles of varying heights. Nothing was terribly difficult here, but there were some scrapes of the skid plates and or rock sliders. Four-wheel drive low was where we lived for the vast majority of both trails, and reflection has me wondering if I'm relying too much on my rear locker to get me out of trouble. Does anyone have any thoughts on this? Ooh,
That is some deep water.
that is some deep water. It's
So deep.
how deep is it?
Reach your hand out and touch it, I think.
Not quite.
Back there you could.
So Allie, what do you think of Poughkeepsie so far?
So far, so good.
All right.
And I like it too.
Well, she was worried about it, so
Yeah?
I was a little stressy pants about it.
Really?
and now the creek has become the trail,
It would appear.
or the trail has become the creek.
That was a little higher than we thought. Huh?
Yeah.
Look at here.
Yeah.
October 15th to June 30th. Huh? No
Gosh,
vehicles.
that's not even that long ago.
I know. Well, I'm sure it has something to do with
Snow,
runoff.
which we're experiencing now.
What the hell?
Look at here.
Oh,
There's a Bronco! They
Over
probably
there?
heard you.
Good, I hope they did. If I could, I'd fling him a sticker.
Fling them a sticker.
Should we beep at him?
Oh, why are you stopping? Making me nervous, Jeff.
He's just looking.
Maybe this is where that car was off.
Is this where that car rolled off?
No.
Oh.
That was down on.
Mineral Creek?
Yeah. What I want you to see, can you look over in the tree and see that yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yellow dot? That's I thought it was a tractor, but it's actually a generator.
Oh.
It was swim.
Right there?
And they drove that up here. There's a road that starts down there below the gate.
Uh-huh.
Where those people were camped.
Yeah.
Camped down over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That road goes all the way up here to that spot. And I took pictures of it.
Oh, you drove up there?
No.
Oh, okay.
There might be a gate. I mean, that's private property, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I just, I was amazed to see that old
Drag
tractor
that thing up there.
drove that thing clear up here.
That's
back
cool.
in the day. I wanted you to see it.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's just, we were just talking about, last time, you know, getting to be the miners, getting all the lumber up here and the cables and running the cable.
Yeah, down these gulches. Where
Yeah.
It's like this, and the cables are like 100 feet in the air.
Wild.
The way I read it was that they can only bring up, people can only carry so much. So they had guys who were splicers, that's what they did, was splice cable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if they did splice it. How do you get 3 miles of cable hanging from towers that they built? I was just...
It's incredible.
History, this is just crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Have
is.
you been up here before, Steve?
I haven't been up here before,
On
no.
any of these?
No, none of these. No, I never have, no.
Well, this is the good break-in. After this, everything's cake.
Oh, all right.
Black bear, you can do black bear with your eyes shut.
You think?
Oh yeah, I mean it's easy compared to this.
Yeah, I've heard people have told me it's kind of like overrated.
No, it is. Yeah.
In terms
it
of like
used
the
to be-
difficulty.
It used to be bad,
Yeah.
but they make them so that tourists can do them because that's their economy.
Yeah.
You know, but this one here they haven't improved this one.
Well, that bit where you were straddling there between the boulder face and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gotten out and recorded that one.
Yeah, that one works. So, all right, here we go.
Am I gonna miss that rock over there?
Yes, you're right there. You go ahead. You're good. This next one is a fun one. There you go.
There's a straddle spot, or you gotta go clear up on top. That's a straddle.
Where I'm at now? Or
Oh. Where we're at now or up where you guys are?
Yeah, up where we are. I'll show you.
You're right up against a big ass rock
Am
over
I?
on this side, yeah.
do I need to come over, you think?
I would let it back up a little bit and see if you could go a little higher, and even if
Yeah.
our tilt is a little bit more, you could miss this rock. Or because the damn thing's so high that you're gonna really...
Tell them I'm gonna get out and look at something.
Yeah, good idea.
We're getting out to check something out.
An obstacle, as it were.
Yeah, see, you were bumping this rock right there is what you were hitting. Yeah, if you came up right through there where your foot is, you would think you'd be fine.
I need to come back down, Allie.
No, we're good, I think.
You're awesome.
Go around this corner straddle.
Hard in there to put that.
Hold on, I got Oh boy, this will be fun.
Oh man.
All right.
I thought you said it was cake from here. I thought you said it was cake from here. That looks a little hairy.
Of course. This is Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, it's true.
This is like one of my favorite spots. It's
Okay.
real short, but it's technical. You might want her to film.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming out.
How deep do you think that one water crossing was?
Oh, probably a foot. Yeah, not very deep.
Okay. It seemed pretty deep.
I know. Yeah.
Well, my guide was that it didn't come in the doors, so.
Oh no, you weren't even close. It's only about that deep, so you're good.
It's deeper than I've done before, so.
Yeah.
All kinds of new challenges here.
Oh yeah.
Seems bigger than a foot.
Yeah. Depth of his window.
He said he wants to buy a Jeep now.
I don't blame him, man. This is cool. I do this all day, every day. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think you can get through there without getting wet.
Yeah, you want to get in and ride, or are you gonna video?
I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right.
I love it. I have 2 cameras.
Got all the angles.
I have 2 cameras now.
Yeah.
I may want a little guidance.
Hang on. Okay, here we go.
It's all right. Your job's more important.
Driver just a little bit. May crunch a little on that one rock, but that's the way it goes.
There it was.
Looking good. Come on. Driver. Keep coming. There you go. Keep coming. Driver. Looking good. Keep coming. Okay, now straight. Driver just a little. Stay driver. Now passenger. Now straighten her up. Right there. Okay, come on up. Good. Keep coming. Got her made now, buddy. Perfect.
What do you think?
Oh man, that was cool.
Isn't that cool?
I was the last up.
This one right here?
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming at all.
Well, we had to get you over the top of that. It would be hard to get around it without really dragging on that one big one. So that's
Yeah.
why I brought you over the top.
Yeah, well that's
Yeah.
why we have skid plates.
That's right. Exactly.
The first part was just I couldn't see a way. I guess I would was going to go right side of it to avoid those first rocks.
Yeah, no, you did exactly where you needed to be.
If you think you need to, throw your lockers in. It might help. I don't know.
They've been on for a while, Jeff. Thanks. 10-4.
Bowling Ball Hill is something I hadn't seen mentioned in other trail videos for Poughkeepsie Gulch. Most of the focus was on the wall. We found it somewhat challenging to find traction there at times, but it was mostly manageable. At one point, we decided to move a few rocks and kept going toward the end of the trail, which wasn't much farther. That's push it.
Okay.
Push it up.
I'm trying.
There you go.
Gravity's working against me. Sorry.
Put some muscle into it, baby.
You whine at me like that.
All right.
Pick up, up.
But it would definitely be useful to have a front locker here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Here's the bypass.
So.
Last chance to climb the wall there, buddy.
No thanks.
There was little hesitation from Allie in saying, no thanks.
Oh, so it's Allie. Okay, I got you.
I'll admit to me too.
Is that the wall?
Huh?
Is that it? Right there?
No, it's up a little farther. I think we'll eat lunch at that spot, and then you'll get to see it. Hopefully.
Watch something.
I thought he said it was down below you if you can get on top of it. Here, look down.
Yeah, that was that. I can't remember what he called it, but a little spot where he'll take us up for lunch.
Alaska Basin?
Oh, Alaska Basin, that's what it is.
Just come straight up, and then I'll tell you when to turn fast or hard. Okay, now bring your passenger around. Keep coming. Keep coming, piece of cake.
Boom shakalaka.
I mean, I was just going to go straight up the rock, but...
I'm just going to go lay down. You got her made. Good.
Okay, now this next one, you want to cut really hard to the inside and climb because you don't want to have to back up on that. So you want to make it in one pass.
Stay to the inside.
On this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think
Oh, yeah.
you gotta...
little bouncing around, but we made it.
There's a hole you can walk into.
It's a Ford. It can take it.
Oh, this is fun. And there he goes. Down again.
Big, hard drop off when you come over this hill, so take it real slow so you don't bang your bumpers. There's not much you can do about it. If you go driver, come on, but hang on, I'll get out.
I think you want to stay to your left on here, I would say.
Okay, go driver and come on. More driver, more driver.
All right. More driver, he said.
Hard passenger, hard passenger. Your right hind is going to drop pretty solid right there, so real slow, keep coming. Perfect. All right.
And there's another trail.
I think that's probably where the wall comes out, eh?
Maybe. That's Poughkeepsie Gulch.
So is that trail back there, is that where you come up from the wall?
Yes, sir.
That looks like fun right there.
No, thanks. Pretty sure I'm a hard no on that one.
A hard no. Not
Unless
even
we're in Jeff's vehicle.
If you decide to come back up here again sometime, you can go down that way so that you're on top of the wall. But even going down that way, there's some pretty nasty obstacles.
Well, I'm kind of feeling like we can tackle a lot of different obstacles now.
Oh, you're kicking butt and taking names today.
The bypass has its own challenges, not dissimilar from the rest of Poughkeepsie and Mineral Creek. Scree-like slipperiness and some rocks to climb. We found them adequately challenging and interesting enough that we definitely weren't bored the whole time. Once we finished the bypass and moved past the intersection with the wall section of the trail, it was on to Lake Como and the end of the main event in our baby's birthday weekend bash. From Lake Como, only a small portion of Poughkeepsie Gulch remains, which leads you to Hurricane Pass. We took a quick detour to Alaska Basin to watch people try the wall. Although you can see the attempts, you don't get a sense of how they're tackling it and what lines they're taking. It's just too far away. We followed that out to Corkscrew Gulch, which had seen some recent rain. That made it a little more interesting and fun, especially since we were headed down. That led us back to the $1 Million Highway and the end of our day. Stay tuned for part 2 of our weekend birthday bash at Escalante Canyon. As always, thanks for supporting our channel, and we hope we've been good enough to get you to like and subscribe. Until next time, Best Slope Bronco Gang.